this is what it's getting. Hi guys, welcome back to Beauty with Ty. So in this video, I will be showing you the most convenient ways that I have found to do knotless boho braids. So keep watching so I can show you all of my tips and tricks for a easy, smooth, yet convenient install. Okay, so here's the hair. I was sent 3 bundles of BeautyWithTy bulk human hair. This is in the color number 4, number 27, and number 30. You can see that this hair is so gorgeous. Okay, stepping in to show you guys my progress. This is only 5 braids. It looks so cute. I love the color. It's very, very subtle. And it's long. As you can see here, I already pre-sectioned my hair, so it should be really easy. This right here took me about an hour. These 5, so. All right, so quick update. I have just the front section of my hair done. And so far, this here is basically a pack and a half of the boho hair. Now, as you can see, my hair has already been pre-sectioned. I will go ahead and take the entire section loose. That way I can make sure that my parts are really crispy. All right, so I will be giving you a couple tips and tricks that I have found to be the most convenient way to do boho braids. Starting off with the way that I section off the boho hair. Here's a quick tip when you're dealing with this bulk human hair, just to help limit hair being all over the place. What I did was I sectioned out the hair into smaller bundles, and basically this is one full bundle right here that I've sectioned out into smaller bundles. Just so it's easier to work with and you don't have hair all over the place. And it's so convenient splitting this hair up like this, like so convenient. And then out of those smaller bundles, I will create even smaller sections of hair to work with. And all of this hair here, I like to go ahead and put a clip on it, like one of these lobster clips like this. So that way it's easy for me to access it later. Really quick, the products that I am using is this monkey gunk. I got this from Dollar Tree, so it's the cheap stuff. And it works pretty good. I like to put it on the ends of the hair to help me separate it. So I just do that real clean. Take my comb it through the hair. That way it can go ahead and separate the hair for me real quick and easy. And from there, I just lay out the hair for this one section that I am ready to braid. I just lay it out on my leg. Now, because I am working on the middle section of my hair, I will be adding in a lot more pieces of hair to pull out of my braid, about this size. Because this is the middle and the top, I want it to be extremely full. And like I said, I'm already working on my second bundle and I'm still just at the top of my head. Like this middle section here, I'm adding in around 8 to 9 pieces of hair versus these 2 side sections. I added in maybe 5 or 6. Let's just lay out 9, 10, just in case I'm feeling a little frisky. Now for my roots, I'm using edge control. I'm just using this easy edges that I have because I don't have anything else. I went to the hair salon to get some new edge control and I got this braid formula because it was only $20 for 35 ounces. And I was like, yeah, let me see. But it's a little thinner than I prefer. So I've just been using this like as I braid down to help me keep the hair inside of the braid. But this here is really, really thick. So like you can see that it's a lot thicker. So I'm using this on the roots. I like for my braided styles to look really neat and crispy, especially the first couple days. I don't want them looking old at all. Now I'll take a little section of the synthetic hair. I'm not adding in too much. About this much per braid. I probably would use even less in the back. So for the first braid of each row, because those sections are a little smaller, I will split the hair into 3 sections to feed it in, just to make sure that it is a true knotless braid and I don't have, you know, a knot at the top. Because if your section of synthetic hair that you put in is too big, it's going to give you that knot at the top. And I don't want that. So I'm gonna show you how I do this edge one and then I'm gonna show you how I do the rest of my braids. So what I do is go ahead and split this up into 3, you know, and from there, I will go ahead and braid this section down 2-3 times, like so. And then take a section of my boho hair and put that in between my fingers and pull that first one right out. Because I wanna make sure it's coming out towards the root. So, you know, look like it's coming out towards the root. Then I braid that down, go ahead and add in my first piece of synthetic hair. Because this part of my hair does not really matter, I just can add any type of product. I will go in and add this that doesn't have like a really tight hold, but that's fine. I just need some type of product to get the ends to stick together like this. Now, because this is a front braid, I will go in with another piece of boho hair, braid that in, and then go in for my last section of synthetic hair. I continue to add product as I braid down. That way I minimize how much hair I have to cut at the end going down the shaft of the braid. Now, because I know what I'm doing and my boho pieces don't tend to slip out, I am able to just put the hair in and pull it out and braid it down. That's because I feel like I braid pretty tight, and I also add a little product as I go down. However, if you find that you struggle with your boho pieces sliding out, whether it's the same day, a week later, or anything like that, what you will want to do is put the hair in, braid down, and then pull the hair out. That way it will reduce the chance of the boho hair slipping out. So it's not going anywhere no matter how hard I tug on it. So that's just another little tip that I've realized. But for me, baby, and to save time, putting it in, pulling it out. Putting it in and pulling it out. Add a little product. And that's it. I do this going all the way down. Like I said, these front pieces, I am adding in a lot more pieces of boho hair coming out just to get that really full look. I do plan on using majority of this hair, so I want to make sure the front is extremely full, and I want to make sure the middle is extremely full, and then the bottom is like, girl, it is what it is with you, because you will not be able to tell at all. So as you see here, I've pulled out all these sections of hair. But I do want to make sure I finish each braid off with a curl. Hold on, let me get a clip because maybe I'm struggling. I usually put it in my mouth, but I'm yapping. So, because I want to finish this off with a curl, I don't want it to just end like this. What I would do is take one of the pieces of human hair, of course, add that in, and then I'll just continue to braid that down until I reach the end of the synthetic hair. Split that up to make it easier to braid down. So I have 3 long legs. Let's pull this around, make it easier on me. Like I said, I just braid this down because people always ask me, do you dip your ends? You know, you didn't add any nail glue, you didn't add a knot. How do you get the curl to stay at the end? This here. You want to make sure that you braid all the way down past this synthetic hair. You see that little bit of synthetic hair that's left? And the boho hair, I split that into 3 so that I can braid past that little bit of synthetic hair. I will add a little bit of product, braid down past that synthetic hair, and plus the braid is getting thinner and thinner, so baby, it just stays like so. See that little fine braid? It's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. And then because this is regular boho hair, I do have to go in and clip the little flyaways. You know, make sure the braid is neat, giving salon perfect. Okay, how many pieces is that? 1, 7, 8. All right, 8 pieces of hair coming throughout. Yeah. Let me hurry up because this style is taking forever, baby. When I say I started doing my hair about 8 o'clock this morning and it is now 6 o'clock and I only have the front done, not you walking in my video, but yeah. So let me show you how I will do it on a regular section that's not on the edge. And go to bed. Thank you. Get on my video. I know y'all probably like, no, I want to see Demi. Maybe later. Maybe at a different time. Okay, like I said, because I'm not using my little peg board, this is so convenient. Take that clip off, get a section that I'm going to use for the braid. Without even separating it yet, put that clip back on the section I don't need, and ta-da! Like, how simple. But yeah, so I find that using synthetic hair to do your boho braids is like the most convenient way rather than all boho hair for the braids. Now, the only pro to me is that you can really see the full texture of the hair when you only do boho hair and not use synthetic hair. But the pro to using synthetic hair is that you can get the hair to be extremely long. Like, look how much longer this is. She touching my butt. Versus if I did not add synthetic hair, it would be like up in here. So that's another reason why I love using the synthetic hair. And plus, I find that I don't have to struggle as much adding in the hair because I have the synthetic hair to continue to feed the hair in as I go down the shaft of the braid, versus trying to struggle with my little bit of natural hair when I'm only doing boho hair. So again, I like to split this, get this as tight or as taut tight, because baby, I'm pulling. And then from here, I'll still add in a section of boho hair at the top to pull out, braid this down, add a little product on the ends of my hair just to smooth it out. And like I said, I only have 2 sections of braided hair to put in, just only the ones around the perimeter of my hairline will I add in 3. A little bit more product to get all of my ends really straight. Now add in the last and final section of synthetic hair. And from here, I'll just add in the pieces of boho hair. That's it. All right, so that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this look. And of course, click the link below. Go get yours. This is so gorgeous. Look at all this hair. And just a really quick recap, this is 2 bundles of the boho hair. 2 bundles, 20-inch body wave in the color number 4, 27, and 30. And I also just used that 1 pack of synthetic hair. I used all 3 bundles in that 1 pack of synthetic hair. Some of the ones in the back, like I said, I wasn't adding in too many. So like this one here only have 4 strands of the boho hair coming out, versus these 2 front pieces, baby, I went in, you know, just so it can like really frame my face. But everywhere else, like at the top, got like 7 or 8, and then I just started to decrease the number as I went down. Hell, some of the ones in the back only got 2, like this one. I only got 2 because baby, this style took me so long to do. Adding in all these little pieces of boho hair is so time consuming. So it took me like a total of 14 to 15 hours to do my hair, but it looks so good. I love it. It's super long. Here's the length. Yeah, like right at the bottom of my cheeks. Super thick, super full. Not getting any tangles, of course. It's the first day. Technically second day. And then let's see what it look like to the side. Oh, baby. It's so gorgeous. Part so neat. If I want to swoop a little bit, you know. Hell yeah. Middle part eat. So that's how I'm going to wear it today. I'm ready to go out with some friends. This is what it's giving. All right, so that's it, you guys. Let me know what you think about this look. And yeah.